All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and start another short and sweet one. Usually I have my little camera flat cover thing on here, but I don't really care. I'm trying my best, y'all, to come on here and come on live, but right now so much is going on. I just got to come on when I can come on, and I really was trying to come back on yesterday, but I've been busy, as y'all know. Who is that? Hey, Daniel. Good morning, sweetheart. So I just want to finish where I left off. I was telling y'all, we were talking about dealing with the elderly parent and talking about, preparing for that and talking about more serious topics, right? Hey, Bayou. Oh, good morning. Good morning. I've been checking you out. I've been watching your lives. I saw the one that you had with everybody on the panel. I think you had, don't tell me, my memory's bad, but I just saw it. You had Sheep. You had Venus. It was really good. I really enjoyed the conversation. I started in the middle, then I went back and watched the whole thing, and it really was it was a good conversation. I enjoyed myself. I find you entertaining, but I do like that type of stuff. I like that. That was real smooth. Especially watching Venus and Sheep work it out, And I think things like that happen a lot, just like a lot of, I won't say miscommunication, but misunderstandings can happen. So I was glad to see them kind of work that out and smooth that out. That was real cool. If you guys didn't see Bayou Bunny, please check out that live stream. Bayou, I don't know the name, but I have to go back. I watched so many of you guys. You guys don't even know I watch. Mace was live maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and I watched for a little while from the clouds. I do a lot of that these days because sometimes I just like sitting and listening. I don't necessarily want to join the panel or anything. I just like to listen to other people. But let's get this because I am going to talk a little shit. Y'all welcome in. I'm not looking at y'all. Later on today, I'm going to try and bring my ass on camera. Let me see. I need to give out, there's a few people that came in the other day that are content creators. Said it's about, hold on, let me see. Let me scroll down, y'all. It's about, my screen is broken, so let me see what it says. Oh, binary code, brother code. Oh, brother code. Okay. Hey, Charles Fowler. How you doing, sweetie? I know y'all not meant to see me. It's early in the morning. And if y'all did see me, y'all would crack up laughing. Not because I necessarily look bad, but I'm actually getting ready for a show on Sunday. And y'all know I like to role play, so I have a wig on. I actually wear wigs a lot because I like to get out of character. But listen, I'm getting completely off topic. I want to talk a little shit right now. I just want to talk a little shit because I like to do that from time to time, okay? Anyway, so I was talking about my mother and how we need to talk about more serious topics because a lot of us are older, and a lot of us, if we haven't dealt with the elderly parent, there's a good chance that you will, and that's a good thing. It's a part of the aging process. But I do feel like a problem with our culture, and I'm not talking about black culture, I'm just talking about American culture, is we do not talk about the aging process enough. And to be honest, Americans living as long as we're living now is a fairly new concept. It's a fairly new phenomenon because 50 years ago, people weren't living this long. We're living longer, but not necessarily with the best quality of life, and we need to start preparing for it. What's going to happen when your parents get sick? Is someone willing to stay there to care for them? Are you going to, I hate to say institutionalized, but is that going to be a consideration? And personally, for me, I'm going to be honest, y'all. For me, I wouldn't mind. But I've been in this field, I've been in the medical/dental field for years, almost all of my career since my 20s. I did medical assisting when I first started out. I have been in this field and I've seen it all. I worked at an old folks home. That was one of the first places that I worked at. So I understand good facilities. There's some facilities, honey, where these older folks are living better than you and I. They have a pool. They play tennis. They go out. They have the little weekend passes, and they go out to restaurants and eat and do whatever with their families. They come back. They take swimming lessons. They get massages, honey. They got one of the facilities. Senior living facilities down here has a salon. They go get their nails done, their hair done every week. I mean, so for me, that's not bad. But then you do have smaller facilities that are not good. I mean, they barely, they don't get exercise. They get checked on just like, like on clockwork. They're not really treated as human beings. So, I don't think there's nothing wrong if you say, hey, this is too much for me. Because it is a lot, y'all. I don't want to make this about my mom, but my mom barely could walk. Barely could walk around this house. We had to dress her. We had to bathe her. So it's not easy. And when you have a family of your own, it is not easy to carry that load. If you can, that's great. My hat's off to people who are caregivers because it is really not easy. So yeah, I started my show off talking about that, and now I'm in the mood to be a little bit funny. Not messy, but a little bit funny. But in my message of talking about how we need to talk about more serious topics, I was going to deal with the foolery. So let's get into it. The sectors, this is not the first time the beef sector and this sector, some people say we're the black sector. A lot of people just say we're, we call it manosphere. So let me explain to you about the manosphere and manosphere adjacent. We got to have this conversation. Y'all, I'm not looking at y'all right now. Please forgive me. I'll deal with y'all in a minute. So I would consider myself manosphere adjacent. And that doesn't mean I'm in line with the manosphere. What that means is when I first came out, first of all, I jumped on a lot of manosphere panels, right? I was modding for a lot of manosphere people that I was cool with. And so because of that, a lot of the people that came over in the beginning were manosphere they were manosphere. So I was in that algorithm. Although a lot of my topics were actually combating a lot, not everything, but some of the things they were seeing. Not everything. So I'm not anti-manosphere. Please be clear. But I'm not pro-manosphere either. I'm pro-common sense. And I'm gonna deal a little bit about that so you guys can understand what I'm saying. Like I said this a million times, every sector has its fault. The manosphere has its faults, but it also tells the truth sometimes. And even a broken clock is right twice a goddamn day. You understand what I'm saying? So that was my whole thing. Everything they're saying isn't wrong. Everything they're saying isn't wrong. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit as I compare us to the beef sector, because the beef sector we all merge with each other from time to time. And right now, the Godfather, Brother D. Durrell, he's checking out the beef sector. But to be truth be told, a lot of us dip and dab. I dip and dab in the beef sector, honey. I'd be right over there looking and lurking, honey, looking and lurking. All up in their clouds, and Brianna clouds, and everybody clouds, honey. I was over there watching, what's her name? Seven Stars. Ooh, child. It was a whole lot going on over there. But let's be clear, because sometimes I feel like the beef sector, and I don't really care who disagrees with me. Sometimes I feel like they get a little bit full of themselves. And get their head on their goddamn shoulders, like their ass on their shoulders. Now, I was watching Brother D. Durrell, the Godfather. Let's be clear, honey, the Godfather, the one and only Godfather. But I was watching him, And this dude, I don't remember his name, but he was from the beef sector, and he was proud and he was repping. And I think I looked up his channel, and he had a good following. He was solidified. But listen, we don't give a damn about how much followers you got. See, I learned this a long time ago. Don't let these motherfuckers come up on your panel talking about how much people in your chat. Nigga, you over here watching me at the end of the fucking day. Or at the end of the day, you saw them ducats that the Godfather was dropping, and you brought your ass over to, because you wanted to get a little piece of that. The Godfather didn't come over to your channel. He didn't know about you. Okay? Yeah, sometimes these people have their ass on their shoulders and they think they can just come into other sectors and like, we're beef sector beef. Let's be clear. Beef sector, father, see, my blood pressure getting high. The beef sector, I'm going to give props where it's due. The beef sector gets a lot of respect from a lot of content creators because when they come through hard. Nobody can deny that. They come through hard. They come through 500, 600, 700, 800, 1,000 deep to support beef sector content creators. But let's not act like all these motherfuckers is all that. I seen y'all niggas and niggas. I seen a lot of y'all on camera. Most of them do come on camera. I will shout them out for that. I normally come on camera. The only reason I haven't been lately is because it's most of the time when I've been going live, it's early in the morning and I'm not dressed yet. And y'all don't need to be looking at my face. I'll come on camera when I feel like coming on camera. But they get props for coming on camera and they get props for their supporters. Let's be clear. The beef sector supporters come through hard for their motherfucking people. But it's not necessarily because these people got some kind of talent that we don't. Because some of the best, if I could have clipped some of the best ever, not just beefs and fights and all that, but some of the best drama that you ever did see in your life, it happened over here in the Manosphere and the Manosphere adjacent sectors. Trust and believe. Some of the best stuff that you ever did see, better than TV, happened over here in these sectors. So let's not get it twisted. But yeah, Brother D. Durrell has been he's been exposing himself, getting exposure, trying to interact with other people. This is what we should be doing. He's doing it in his way. That's his business. It's his business. It's his money, his wallet. He can do what he wants. So, but yeah, you had this dude get up there talking all kind of shit, and I'm sitting back. I'm like, okay, who is you? Who is you? Okay, but D, he handled himself well. Better than me, honey, because you wasn't finna do that to me. I don't give a fuck about how much subscribers you got, and I don't give a fuck about how many people following you. At the end of the day, I didn't know you. You over here with me. You over here watching my little 1,000 subscriber ass or whatever, and you fucking what I got now, 3,000. I don't even pay attention to it, y'all. My little 3,000 subscriber ass and my 5 people in the chat. You over here with me now. Because people like to do that as if they started out with a whole bunch of subscribers. And let's be clear, a lot of people got these subscribers by hanging on the nuts of other fucking content creators. A lot of people got these subscribers by being trifling as fucking hell. By talking a bunch of shit that don't mean nothing. Not by teaching anybody anything. Not by being authentic. Like I told y'all, you got people up here with 500,000 subscribers or whatever. And come to find out they flipping fucking pizza. So, respect to the beef sector supporters, but beef sector ain't running shit over here. And I'm not speaking for nobody, but I'm speaking for myself. Because I noticed that cockiness, that arrogance, the beef sector, the beef sector, the beef sector. What the fuck are y'all talking about? We have seen you niggas. You niggas are not, y'all ain't riding like how we riding. And y'all biggest creators, let's be honest, some of y'all biggest content creators are most popular content creators that been busted out. You taking flights and shit. You paying for flights, getting fucked, then coming on live streaming and complaining about it. Are you lying on niggas talking about they gave you herpes? You desperate for content and views. Like, who the fuck are y'all? Fuck y'all. I mean, seriously, that shit get on my nerves. I'm sorry. And I've talked about it. I've laughed and I kikied about it and giggled about it, but nah, we not living in damn one room flats. Most of us, most of us have cars. Most of us have our own homes, or most of us do what we actually say we do. That's why we're not into doxing, because we actually have something to lose. Let's be clear, y'all. The thing with the doxing, the only people that are afraid of doxing is people who actually have something to hide. You dox Mahoghany Rootz, you're going to find out that I am who I say I am. You're going to find out that I'm a veteran of 10 years. You're going to find out that I'm a licensed provider in dental. You're going to find out that I graduated college with a science degree. Everything that I came up here and told y'all, that's what you're going to find out. You're not going to find out fucking nothing else. But when you got a bunch of people pretending to be something that they're not, then yeah, they're worried about it. They're very worried about it. That's why I told y'all from the very beginning, yeah, I'm gonna expose myself. That way, when you get to me, ain't nothing to expose, honey. Everybody know. Everybody know Mahoghany Country. Everybody know Mahoghany Cook. Everybody know Mahoghany, but her long-term boyfriend for years ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Everybody know Mahoghany love dogs. Everybody know Mahoghany in dentistry. Everybody know Mahoghany helped take care of her elderly grandmother. You can't her elderly mother. You can't expose me. There ain't nothing to expose. No record over here. So that beef sector shit, that threatening shit, because that's I think that's the big thing that intimidate some people, is the fact that they dox. They're known for doxing. That's kind of propped up over there. But at the end of the day, if you ain't got nothing to hide, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Now, some of these people are messy, and they will try and dig into your job and stuff like that. And that's when it gets dangerous. But to be honest, if you could get them on that shit too. Cause see, I already told y'all, I'm not playing with niggas on the internet. I'm really not. If you come for me or my household, I will go to the authorities on your ass. I mean, that they don't even question it. Just know that I'm gonna do it. Just know that I'm gonna do it. And I'm not gonna get up here and tell you I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. You'll find out. When they knock and give you that motherfucking warrant and cease to motherfucking desist, bitch, you'll find out. Because I'm not playing with y'all. A lot of y'all, it's when I say y'all, I'm talking about just people on the internet. A lot of y'all not stable. I realized that a long time ago. I told y'all I've been stalked on Facebook before. I've been stalked on Facebook. Niggas showing me, sending me pictures of their dicks and shit. Like, what the fuck? I knew back then, a lot of people online wasn't stable. So yeah, let me look at y'all real quick. Sorry, y'all. Let me see. Hey, Unique. Good morning. I said hello to Bayou. Oh, she said, "Damn. Do you see most he?" She said, "Do you see what most hated?" Sorry, my screen is broke. Blogger is doing to them. Do you see what the most hated blogging? No, I actually haven't. I go in and out. Hey, of the B sector. Let me see what Unique says. And I need to pay more attention to y'all. Hold on. Unique says, "Don't thank me by you. I want us." Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. My screen is cracked. I know I just got this phone and already cracked it. Do you think for your style accommodates your full and sensual mahogany lips, and I want us to continue our conversation on Instagram? What y'all down here talk about? Well, let me get back on topic. Y'all are funny. How the hell I dropped from? Okay. I just had like 27 people, then I dropped to like 3 people. It's good. It's all good. YouTube be fucking with me. That's another thing, y'all. Don't be paying that shit no attention. Get up here and say what you have to say. If you sometimes addressing the chat can help you along, can help give you ideas and things that you want to talk about. And then sometimes you have to look away from the chat so you can stay focused. But I am glad to see y'all up in here, and I appreciate y'all this early in the morning. I hope you guys are enjoying your day, honey. May your day be blessed. But yeah, let's talk about the beef sector. The beef sector. Oh, to answer Bunny's question, I'm not sure who the most popular one is over there. Tracy. So Tracy with the T is very popular. Rihanna Pettyville is very popular. Pizarro is very popular. Jay Wilson is very popular. Oh God, Phi Bay is very popular. I'm gonna name all the popular ones. But there's a bunch of them. Sean Bradley is very popular. Um, and I used to watch him years ago back in the day. I always thought he was very entertaining. Oh God, there's a bunch of them. But Sean Bradley, now I'm drawing a blank. There's so many over there. But at the end of the day, they're no more talented than us. Like let's be very clear about that. They're no more talented than us, but their sector rides for them. Like we'll use the Purge for example. Most of us support Aunt T on a regular basis. But for the Purge, we didn't really show up. I think a lot of us, because we had been beefing all year, the past couple of years, right? Because this sector stays. I think the difference between our sector and the beef sector, well, honestly, the beef sector keeps stuff up too, but we keep stuff up a lot also. So I think by the time the Purge came through, we were just all beefed out. But yeah, these people running around with all these subscribers, that's cool. Listen, nobody's hating. I want people to have subscribers. But don't come to my channel thinking you're going to shit on my channel, talking about how many people I got in my chat. Bitch, these are my motherfucking people. And I don't give a fuck if I got one person in this motherfucker. You going to respect them. Because they came to see me, quite frankly, not your ass. So I don't know. I don't remember that dude's name. I think D Spot or something like that. And he seemed okay, but he was talking a lot of shit. But the Godfather had patience. Now let's move along and let's talk about, if you guys aren't following, there's been some question about whether D. Durrell is the Godfather and all this and that. Now, in my opinion, I've always known D. Durrell as the Godfather. That's always been his nickname since I've known him. I've heard people call him that. And, I'm not really quite sure the story about the origin of that, but, D does support a lot of people. And there's many ways to show support. You guys are doing it right now just by coming in my live stream, giving me the view and giving me the like. Some content creators don't even value that. I value that. You show support when you share, but everybody don't share. I've seen a lot of people I follow don't even use their fucking community tab. Some people don't use their community tab. That's their goddamn business. You can't dictate how people use their platforms. But he does come through. He comes through with the views, with the likes, and with the financial support if he can. So that's how the Godfather shows his support to people. Support is goddamn support. You can't dictate how people choose to give their support. To be honest, if you on some fuck shit, people not going to share your stuff. That's just the truth. When I'm in here talking shit, like this is the type of live stream, I got a lot of Christian followers and Hebrew Israelite followers. You think they're going to share this nonsense? They're not going to share this. I'm doing way too much cussing and I'm talking my shit. They're not going to share this and I don't expect them to. So you guys got to understand that. Oh, what else? So Hood Conservative, and I need to go back. I don't have no problems. I met him, okay, so let me explain who all these people are, because a lot of y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about. D. Durrell is also Manosphere adjacent. I'm Manosphere adjacent, meaning we talk about sometimes common Manosphere talking points, and then we kind of give our opinion on it, debunk it, or whatever. Or not debunk it. I told you a good example, right? because I do believe the manosphere gets a bad rep sometimes. Some of it just depends on what is being talked about. It depends on the content creators, because all manosphere content creators are not the same. You got some that are extreme, and you got some that are more balanced, and you got some that are sensible, and you got some that are not sensible. For instance, by saying you women need to choose better, there's some truth in that, right? So the beef sector might hear that and say, oh, they're always blaming women. And sometimes they are. And when they're doing that, we get on their ass. Like, for instance, if they say you women need to choose better, say a woman chooses a man and he is just an absolute horror. He's mentally and verbally abusive, and she wants to get a divorce. Oh, well, you should have chose better, but you bringing up a family and all this and that. And they never address his issue. That's kind of nonsensical, right? Because you got to deal, it takes two. However, when they say you need to choose better, right? And you chose a man that you knew was kind of into drugs or doing something bad, or he was a cheap motherfucker from the moment you met him. Meaning from the moment you met him, you had to pay for date number 1, and then your dumbass go ahead and pay for date number 2, and then your dumbass go ahead and pay for a plane ticket and get fucked and get left. And now you on the internet crying, talking about he wasn't a good nigga. Well, that's an example of you need to choose better, and that's the truth. And that's the truth. And we seen that. We seen that with the beef sector. We seen that type of shit. So no, they can't come over here talking shit to us. Because like I said, ain't nobody over here living in a 1-bedroom flat. We all got homes in this bitch, and we all got careers. And the last time I checked, if the ladies over here aren't married, most of the ladies over here have a man or have something going on for themselves, have a career, have this and that. So, yeah, I don't have nothing against them, but I don't like this whole, like, kiss the ring shit, like they the shit. And nah, nigga, y'all just happen to have supporters that back y'all. And that's cool. That's a good thing. The beef sector is larger than our sector. Our sector is relatively small. That's just what it is. And that's what Dee was trying to tell him. If you have a small sector, right, of y'all, y'all are your own algorithm, your own small algorithm, you're going to have less people come through. But if you have a sector that has a large algorithm, meaning 20, 30 very large content creators, you're going to have more people in your chat. That's just common sense. So I don't know, what they don't understand. Let me look at y'all real quick. So there's a few people I haven't had time, y'all. I haven't been on here. There's a few people I need to give wrenches to. Just give me time. I have not been on YouTube like that. I talk my shit and I get off. Let me scroll down. Hey, we unlocked. Good morning. And you another one I've been watching. Hey, Joshua. Good morning, sweetheart. Hustler Muscler. Hold on. Hi, boo. Salute. Hustler Muscler is a content creator. Let me give you a wrench. And I know you. I'm glad you came over. You're another one that I watch. Hold on. Let me add as a moderator. I don't know if you're still in here, boo. I think you got it now. Hustler and Muscler. So you guys, we'll talk about that later. But my mods, my content creators will, for the most part, will keep their mod sticks, okay? Yeah, I'm not even ready to deal with that. Hey, Legs. Hi, Legs for Life. Hey, boo. But yeah, let me just bring this to a close. I done talked enough shit. And if I didn't see y'all, I apologize, y'all. Okay. I will be on here a little bit later. But yeah, that's the sector. That's the sector we're in. We're manosphere adjacent sector. Just because we talk about manosphere topics. Like even dating coaches, they get lumped up with us because they might discuss certain topics that are popular in the manosphere, but they're not really manosphere. They're dating coaches. There is a difference. There's a difference. You got all these subgroups. Red pill is not necessarily manosphere. So you got all these little subgroups underneath the same algorithm. So I hope that helps you guys understand a little bit better. Yeah, but the beef sector be coming over here, coming through like they pushing weight. Nah, nigga, y'all supporters push weight. Y'all don't push no fucking weight. Half y'all ain't got y'all fucking shit together. You know, it's one thing to have a large supporter on YouTube, but it's another thing to be fucking not have your shit together in real life. I'd rather have my shit together in real life than on YouTube. I'm sorry. But you got niggas on YouTube think they pushing weight because of the subscribers and because of the views on YouTube. Nah, nigga. But you can't pay your fucking rent. You got to come on here and beg for random motherfuckers to pay your goddamn rent. But you think you gonna come on here and talk shit to me? No, I don't think so. No, I do not think so. You not finna talk shit to me. You got bitches on here that then hop from dick to dick to dick to dick to goddamn dick. Okay? Gonna talk shit to me, and I've been with the same man for I don't know how long. No, you not, heifer, you not gonna come over here and talk no shit to me. You can't talk no shit to me. You can't even pay your own goddamn bills, bitch. You not gonna talk no shit to me. So let's be clear. The beef sector, we don't have no problem with it.